So no agreement with the EU, but
representing people. Mr. President,
there are two sets of people on earth, the oppressors and the oppressed, and in between are the cowards.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us. It's still Open Conversation on Atlantic Television Network. Joining me on the show this morning is Ugochukwu Ifeanyichukwu, a political analyst. Good morning, Mr. Ugochukwu.
Good morning, Lady Choma. Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, Rivers people. We are here again talking Nigerian rivers.
All right. And I also have with me on the show Esedi Joe, a political analyst. Good morning, Mr. Joe.
Good morning, Rivers people. Good morning, Nigeria. Nice to be here.
All right. A group of 60 federal lawmakers, otherwise known as G60, has declared that the members of the Rivers State House of Assembly lacked the legislative madness taken too far. The 60 federal lawmakers stated this while reacting to the alleged overriding of the assent of Governor Fubara to pass the Rivers State Public Procurement Amendment Bill 2024. In a statement signed by the G60 spokesperson and the member of House of Representatives representing Idato North South Federal Constituency of Imo State, Honorable Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere, the group said the veto was an unenforceable legislative rascality. Now, let me start with you, Mr. Joe.
It's correct.
Okay.
It's very correct.
Now, if I may ask, one would wonder, does the House of Rep have the legislative authority to put their mouth or interfere in the state legislative activities? Does the House of Rep have the right?
Now I said every group has the right to say an opinion. All right?
Every group, but when it comes from a legislative arm of the government,
yes,
it has a different tone. It has a different influence, actually, on people.
We are checking what they said.
This stir up the politics. Correct.
Yes.
Now, there are constitutional provisions to that.
Of course.
What are the constitutional provisions?
If the body is able to do the job of the Assembly of a state, the things required are: number one, the House Assembly not able to sit for insecurity purposes, for one. The state is longer functioning, two. The third one could be crisis. Basically crisis in whatever forms it comes, that does not enable the House of Assembly of that state to sit. The powers of the Assembly of that state is transferred ab initio to the House.
Legislative rascality. And I asked you, regardless of whether their opinion is right or wrong, do they have the locus? My interest is, do the G60, as it stands, whether they are a faction or not, do they have a locus to make this statement that they have made?
Let me clear two things for you. Let's not mix up things.
All right.
Number one,
yes, or as a group, no, as a faction, a legislative faction.
No. There is no faction in the House of Reps as
what
concerning
is the
this.
G60?
What they have is this. Let me follow up you. 5 persons, 10 persons, 100 persons coming together to say you did wrong. What you are doing is rascality. You did wrong here. What you are doing is insubordination. That's an opinion of that set.
All right.
If you imagine that to be the positive as it stands now, then you're not imagining correctly.
But I asked
those
you
group
if they
of
have
persons,
the capacity, if their opinion can hit
they
up the
have
politics.
the right. They have the right
Can
to
their
air opinions.
hit up the they have said can cause further crisis?
No.
State House of Assembly in Rivers State. Do they have the locus to do that?
I hope I will get as much time. I think I'm so pleased I'm so happy as a member representing his constituency in the Green Chambers. You know, I've been following his antecedents, his dispositions to national issues, and you know, since the fight he had with the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, and you know, all the intricacies that played out before, during, and after his elections, he has, you know, lost the soft landing, and my sympathy